Dear respected elders, brothers and sisters in Islam, welcome to YouTube channel Forgive Me Allah. Before we begin, I would just like to say that this video is dedicated to all of those that have lost a loved one and those that have experienced the grief of losing someone important to them. So we will begin with the definition of bereavement. Bereavement is the experience of losing someone important to us. It is characterized by the grief, which is the process and the range of emotions that we go through as we gradually adjust to the loss. Losing someone important to us can be emotionally devastating, whether that be a partner, family member, friend, or member of the community. So, the first thing we have to look at is that each and every one of us eventually will lose someone that is very close to us. And what we are trying to show in this video is how things can slowly improve and how you will feel a sense of understanding and how you would feel at the time of losing someone. So these are some of the experiences that have been shared, and I personally have gone through this as well, so I can share this with you. So at the time of when you lose someone, it is normal for you to feel a range of emotions. Every single person will act differently and react differently to the situation. But depending on the circumstances, you will see you will feel a different experience. So it is normal for you to be in a state of shock. It is normal for you to be saddened, and it is normal for you to feel helpless, and it is normal for you to feel like a lot of range of emotions where you feel like anxiety and you feel a sense of emptiness. So all of this is part of the process of understanding and experiencing when we lose someone close to us. So what happens is that at the time when you lose someone, you have to understand the first the first process is that we all are here for a short while, and all of us will eventually have to go back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the first thing to do is to pray for the person who has left us. And we pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give them Jannah and give them ease in the hereafter and remove any difficulties that they may have to experience. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most kind, and we have to understand that when someone is going back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it actually is a blessing, because this is the destination of every single one of us when our time is up. But understanding bereavement can be quite complicated, but we can try to make it simple and try to understand it in basic steps, and then this can help us to deal with the situation better. So the first thing is, we know the person has gone back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and they have completed their time upon this earth. Now we have to look at the positives of the good that they did. We have to understand that they gained a great reward before they left. All of the good deeds they did, all of the prayers they completed, all of the times they helped people. We must say good things about the person who has left us behind. And we have to think in a positive light that all of the blessings that, and the time that we had with them and the good memories, this is very important to bring this into the equation. So you feel a sense of like satisfaction that you had time, that they did good things, that they gave charity, they prayed their prayers, they fasted in Ramadan, they were like good family members, they were a kind person, they had good friends, people speaking nicely of them, and this will give you the peace in your heart to say they're in a better place now. Sometimes people are going through a lot of difficulty before they pass away. Some people are in hospitals, some people are sick with illnesses. So sometimes they go through a lot of tribulation before they leave us. But we have to understand this is all part of the process, and everything is meant to be as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wishes it to be. But the main thing is that they're in a better place. Where is there a better place in the world or in the Akhirah than in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So returning back to where we belong is the destination of everybody. So we must understand they've gone to a better place, and that they can be in our prayers. We can give sadaqah for them, sadaqah jariyah, so meaning good actions can be done once they have passed away. We can do something in their name, we can read Quran in their name, we can give charity in their name, do something positive in their name so they continue to receive reward. So as family members, we can feel a sense of helping and doing something constructive that will give them some sort of goodness in the Akhirah as well. So we must support one another at this time. The first few weeks is difficult because you're still in a state of shock and you're not sure how to feel. But there's no right and wrong answer. You feel how you wish to feel. You don't have to feel a certain way. Take each day as it comes. Take your time. Speak to family members, speak to friends and relatives. Share your emotions. Don't keep them locked up inside. Try to express yourself. If you want to say something, say it. And just slowly each day, time will make it slightly easier with each day that goes by. So just take your time and don't rush. And then one of the most important steps of losing someone is just understanding that there's nothing that could have been done to prevent that. So what that means is every time we believe in the qadr, that the destination is already been determined. So the time and date of everyone's death is already written. So there's nothing that can be done to prevent that. So we have to just understand that we follow the order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and we continue. So the person that we has left us would like us to continue in a positive way. We can ask for forgiveness on their behalf, and we can there's certain steps we can take to keep their memory and their good actions going. One of the ways of this is that the friends that they used to have, we can keep in contact with them. We can honor them, and we can speak to them about the person that we have lost, and we can share the grief with others. And don't keep your emotions bottled up in your heart. Speak to those that knew the person and share their experience of the goodness. Sit together, read Quran, make dua, share the grief together. Don't try to isolate yourself. Try to remain with others, and try to remain in the company of those that were close to the same person. And step by step, just understand that it's a slow process, and you have to just go with each day as it comes, and have positive thoughts, and understand that the Akhirah is an amazing place, and there is Jannah, there is the beautiful scenes of Jannah for that person, and the Akhirah is an amazing place with beautiful colors, and there's angels, and there's lights, and there's a peaceful sleep for those that have passed away, and they are in a better place, and they are happy where they are, and there's no more grief and sadness for them. Once we look at it from that point of view, we begin to see that they are comfortable and they are okay. and we don't have to worry that they're in any difficulty. We need to continue on our journey and make them proud of us and do good things that will make them feel happy with us. And when we meet them eventually, they will be pleased to meet us and we will be pleased to meet them. We are all one community and we all stick together. When we're going through difficult times, we should support one another. And we should be kind to one another. If you know someone that has lost somebody, ask them how they're feeling. If they need anything, if there's anything you can do to help the situation, if there's anything that they require from you, try your best to help them, because one day it'll be our turn. So we all need to collectively support and respect one another and share in each other's grief and show that support. Everything that we have gained is a blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we should appreciate these moments and just understand that we are here to help one another. And once we learn and understand this, then we can be better individuals and we can be part of a community and the ummah, because being part of the ummah means that we share what we have, whether that be knowledge, whether that be food, whether that be du'as. Make dua for those that have passed away. Make du'as for those that are in Jannah. And make dua for those